If you're a fan of architecture and in particular of the Gothic period or a fan of all these Gothic megastructures, Spain offers you a large variety of monuments and buildings that will absolutely take your breath away. In this video, I wanted to highlight the top Gothic cathedrals that you should definitely visit when you come to Spain. And even though these buildings mix various styles like Romanesque, Baroque and even Renaissance with the Gothic style, they are truly remarkable. And the sheer size, grandiose interior and detail of their facades will instantly make you a fan. So, in no particular order, number 1, the Cathedral of Sevilla. The Cathedral of Sevilla was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987, and it was recognized by the Guinness World of Records as the cathedral with the largest surface in the world in 1988. Its construction began in 1401, and it was carried out on the site left after the demolition of the old Alhama Mosque in Seville, whose minaret, the Giralda, and patio are still preserved. The construction of this cathedral was officially finished in 1506, though additional works were done through the centuries. It mixes Gothic, Renaissance and Baroque architecture. The Giralda is the tower of the Seville Cathedral, built in the likeness of the minaret of Kutubia Mosque in Marrakech. It stands out for its height of 104 meters, which makes it visible from much of the city. Number 2, the Cathedral of Segovia. Constructed between the 16th and the 18th century, the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Assumption and Saint Frutos, it is one of the latest Gothic cathedrals in Spain and the entire Europe. At this time, the prevailing architecture in Europe was already Renaissance. That is why in the Cathedral of Segovia we can discern a predominantly Gothic style but already framed with some Renaissance features. Its beauty and elegance, as well as its visual strength and dimensions, make possible its name as the Lady of Cathedrals. Each of the different stones that make up this cathedral reveal centuries and centuries of great history. The same history that prevails through the city chosen as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1985. Number 3. The Cathedral Saint Mary of Burgos. The construction of this cathedral began in 1221, following French Gothic patterns. The western facade of the Cathedral of Saint Mary was inspired by that of the cathedrals of Paris and Reims. It consists of 3 bodies topped by 2 side towers with a square plan. The spires of Germanic influence were added in the 15th century and are the work of Johannes von Köln, the famous German architect who introduced the flamboyant Gothic style in Spain. The decorative elements and the liturgical furniture inside belong to various artistic styles, from Gothic to Renaissance or Baroque. This cathedral was declared a national monument and a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1984. Number 4. The Cathedral of Salamanca. The Cathedral of the Assumption of the Virgin was built between the 15th and the 1700s, mixing late Gothic, Renaissance and Baroque styles. This cathedral was built next to the old one. At first, they planned to demolish the old one, but in the end they left it open to the public until the new one was built. When works were finished, they reconsidered the idea of destroying it, and with good judgment too, since it is an incredible example of the Gothic and Romanesque style. The south wall of the new cathedral rests upon the old one. One of the curiosities of this cathedral is that it has the sculpture of an astronaut on its northern gate. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to watch more content like this. Number 5. The Cathedral of Barcelona. The current Cathedral of the Holy Cross and Saint Eulalia was built between the 13th and the 15th centuries over the old Romanesque cathedral, in turn built over a church from the Visigothic era. After almost 400 years without any reforms, and because of the Universal Exposition of Barcelona in 1888, the works for the construction of the facade were resumed, following Gothic style, since the facade that it had until then was looking nothing like the one it has now. The dome and the main spire, designed by the architect Augusto Font Carreras, is 70 meters high and was built between 1906 and 1913. Number 6. The Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. It is the end point of the Camino de Santiago, or the Way of St. James, the pilgrimage route leading to the shrine of the Apostle James in Galicia. Constructed between the 11th and the beginning of the 13th century, it began in the Romanesque architecture style, but adding to it the Gothic and Baroque styles. It is a huge cathedral, 100 meters in length and 70 in width, with a Latin cross plan and 3 naves. Its facades are almost all designed in the Baroque style, just one of them is entirely Romanesque. Number 7. The Cathedral of Zaragoza. Even though Zaragoza is the only city in the world with 2 cathedrals, in this video we will only be talking about the Cathedral of the Savior. Constructed between the 12th and the beginnings of the 14th century in a predominantly Romanesque, Gothic and Mudejar styles. The 90-meter bell tower was designed in a Roman Baroque style in 1683 by the architect Giovanni Battista to replace the old Mudejar tower. Number 8. The Cathedral of Mallorca. The St. Mary Cathedral in Palma de Mallorca, constructed between the 13th and the 14th centuries in the Gothic style, boasts of having the largest rose window in the world of Gothic architecture. The building is enormous. Its dome reaches a height of 45 meters, only surpassed by the Beauvais Cathedral. It is a Levantine Gothic-style construction with clear Northern Europe influences, measuring 121 meters long and 55 meters wide. The Levantine Gothic style is characterized by not following the classic French models, but by using a German-style hall plan with 3 naves without an ambulatory or transept. Number 9. The Cathedral of Toledo. The Cathedral of Santa Maria, also called Primada Cathedral of Spain, it is a Gothic-style temple built between the 13th and the 15th centuries. It measures 120 meters in length and 59 meters in width. The Cathedral of Toledo is one of the Castilian buildings that has preserved most of its medieval stained glass windows. The oldest stained glass windows, and also the most appreciated for their beauty, are those in the transept rose window dating from the 14th century. Number 10. The Cathedral of León. The León Cathedral was the first building declared a monument in Spain in 1844. Begun in the 13th century, it is one of the greatest works of Gothic style with French influences in Spain. The Cathedral of León is known above all for taking Gothic art to the extremes. The reduction of the walls to their minimum expression, to be replaced by colored stained glass, one of the largest collections of medieval stained glass in the world. The floor plan is almost a replica of the Reims Cathedral, although in a somewhat smaller format. Known as the Pulchra Leonina in Latin, or the Beauty of León, it is located in the heart of the Camino de Santiago. So these are the 10 cathedrals you should definitely visit in Spain. My name is Alex Moraras. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to find out more amazing things before you come to Spain.